Today I'm joined by a lady who hails from Gothin in County Tyrone. She is the incredibly talented Janet Devlin. Welcome to Country 2025.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
We're very excited to have you.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to go back a way because a lot of people might not know who you are, so let's give them a bit of history.
Okay.
It goes all the way back to 2011.
I know.
When you were on the X Factor.
Yeah, I did telly.
Now, you came fifth in that, I believe.
Yeah, I'm taking your word for it. I don't remember.
Now, how did it feel to get through the initial rounds, through all of those other thousands of people who were applying?
Honestly, and maybe it's the way I'm raised or something, I don't know. Every time I would get another step, I was like, well, this is the last time. Well, this is the last one. Well, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm on the live shows. Wait, what? I don't know, maybe it's the Irish mentality or something that's just like...
Was it terrifying?
Oh my God, yeah. I was 16. The most really I'd ever done, I did one open mic night and I'd done some singing in mass. I'd started my YouTube channel, which was doing really well. I think I had 20,000 subscribers, which was nuts for 2011. But again, I was 16, so I was just like, hey, me.
I mean, that's quite a lot of subscribers even for now.
Yeah, right. I know.
So for a 16-year-old, that's quite an incredible achievement.
Yeah. Also, I was just, and I still am. I was just a major internet dweeb. I had my horses and I had my outdoors activities, but I was chronically online from oh my God, I remember playing RuneScape at 10 years old. Very much online. So that was easy for me to do. And then that's how the whole thing started. My mum was like, oh, X Factor taking video auditions. And she's like, why don't you just send in the one that's got the most views? And it did. And then I got accepted to go do... So the only day I missed, right, because some people get scouted for it, and I didn't. The only day I missed was, the big day where they have the drone shots of everybody lined up.
Yep.
That one day. That's the only day I didn't do. The second day, you still line up like cattle. Thousands and thousands of you. So, But yeah, YouTube is actually funnily where my career started.
Did you meet any people that you're still in touch with at the X Factor?
I mean, there's people there that I have a very special place in my heart. They'll be there forever. I am just the worst person to stay in contact with ever. Truly, I'm awful, and I don't mean to be. It's just I'm fully married to my job. I'm also neurodivergent, so I do really struggle with direct communication on devices. I'm great in person, or it's if someone texts me going, are you free tomorrow? And I am free, I'll be like, yeah, totally, I'll meet you. But very bad at regular
But if they say, are you free in a month's time, you're like,
I don't know. I truly don't. That's why I probably haven't had a holiday in donkey's years, because I just don't know what's around the corner.
Maybe take one off the C2C.
I would love to, but I've got 20 new songs to vocal, so...
Wow. That's busy. Now, talking about your voice on your vocals, your voice is one that evokes real emotion. It's one that sort of really gets to you. It's a voice with a difference. And one song that really resonated to me with your voice was your rendition of Kiss, the Prince song.
Oh, thank you so much.
I would say that is probably the best rendition of that song I have ever heard.
Thank you. It's a big joke with me and my manager, because on YouTube, a lot of the times I just like to take songs and maybe make them a ballad, just strip it down, because I don't have a lot of budget. So all I can afford half the time is either a guitar or piano. That's it. That's all I got. And I remember telling my manager, I was like, oh, I want to do a stripped down First Dance style version of Kiss. And he's like, that's not going to work.
Well, your manager was definitely wrong, because it works so well.
No, he holds his hands up and he's like, yep, absolutely. But it's that Prince song, so it's jigga 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 jigga. Ow. That one, in case you're wondering, I stripped it down, put it as a ballad. So what made
you choose that song out of all of the songs that are out there? Because it's quite a brave choice. To do any Prince song is a brave choice.
Absolutely. It was the one where I used to do my makeup and hair and whatever to it before I go on a date. And then I just... Because obviously I'm not walking around the house singing like Prince, because I can't sing that way. It's not me. I started in my head just dissecting it and going, these lyrics are great, because I'm a lyric driven person. I was like, these lyrics are great and they could be a ballad. I will make, and you just end up I don't know how to do it. I just think of it and then sing it in my way, and it was oh, I think this will work. And we turned up to the studio with my friend Mark, who plays the piano on it. And it was solely just supposed to be a YouTube cover. And I opened my mouth to sing 3 lines, and my manager was like, I'm so wrong. Yeah, this is going to be great. And then we turned it into like a bit of a country slow dance song.
It is definitely
because it's
a
got the
bit of a
steel
country,
guitar in there and everything, and yeah.
But again, the way you sing it, it just evokes emotion. It really does. It bores into your soul. It really gets to you.
I love it.
So very well done on that one. Now, another well done is you have your new album.
Yes.
It's called Confessional and Emotional Rodeo.
Yeah, well, the last album was Confessional. My latest album, that I'm still kind of promoting, I guess, is Emotional Rodeo.
Now, that hints to me, personally, it's got little hints of Imelda May in it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Is that not something you've heard yourself? There's certain songs in there that just are a little bit Imelda May to me.
I didn't... do you know what? I feel really bad. I haven't listened to Imelda, gosh, since she really popped off. Was it like 8 or 9 years ago?
Yeah.
And I feel bad. You've reminded me now. I need to go and dive into her newer stuff, because I'm sure it's absolutely amazing.
Now, your albums, they are definitely going to be getting, if they haven't already, getting great acclaim, because they are so well written, so well produced.
Oh, thank you.
And so well enacted by you. We can tell that you're putting your soul into them. They're not songs that are cheap songs just put out there to sell records. You know, they really are part of you, and that's what your albums are about, I believe. Pretty
much. I mean, Confessional was like this arty conceptual album. Very Irish folk pop, I guess. But every song was metaphorical, because the book was the literal. Like, it was like chronological order of my life songs and everything I've been through. And then by pouring my soul into the book and the album, I finally was able to, like, when I started writing the album songs for Emotional Rodeo, I was finally able to have fun, because I was like well and truly past all of the dark and heavy stuff. And like, you know, I remember going like viral loads in lockdown, not for music. Like, I'm viral on TikTok a million times because I was like just shouting at my phone, telling like silly goofy jokes that I thought were funny, kind of thing. And then obviously with country, and one of the big reasons why I wanted to end up in country since I was a kid was like, you've got those deep and meaningful ballads, but you also can have silly, goofy, fun, up-tempo songs.
Absolutely.
And I love words. I love writing. I'm a word nerd. And the fact of like getting to like literally write jokes for songs, because there's no way I could be a stand-up comedian, trust me, but like being able to put a little tongue-in-cheek reference and things into these songs is so fun.
The next question actually sort of leads to that, and that is your song Daddy.
Yeah.
Now that is kind of a bit tongue-in-cheek, isn't it?
Very much so.
Tell me what your interpretation of that song is. Tell me, because to me it's kind of the reversal of archetypal earning structures.
Yes. I mean, I've got Daddy tattooed on my inner lip, which is hilarious. It's a single artwork. So for me, right, the internet, my followers call me Daddy. It's a long story, but I'll briefly explain. When I was doing live streams a couple of years ago, people kept coming in and asking really inappropriate questions. And one day I reached my breaking point, and somebody came in and goes, "What are you into?" And I was just like, "I'm into when men call me Daddy," right? And then from there, it became this long joke of people calling me Daddy for fun, you know? So I even made shirts for like prize winners that was like Devlin's Daddy Daycare, you know what I mean? It's like this long running joke. And I was like, I want to write a song called Daddy to like tip of the hat of the hardcore people that follow me, right? And then when I was thinking about what I could write about, you know, we're living in this era of like equality, right? Gender equality. And I just thought it was really sad that like there's so many roles for sugar baby women, but like there's not a lot of roles for sugar baby men, you know? I feel sad for them. I know that there's men out there that want a cushy life and a rich wife, and the only catch is that you have to call her Daddy, and that's it.
It's a brilliant song, and it did make me smile all the way through.
So
very well done on that.
I don't know how we got away with half of what I got away with in that. Like, I kept adding like, who's your daddy? And like all the BVs are absolutely mental. The head of the label's doing some of the who's your daddies and things. It's so fun. I just kept pushing it, and then nobody was questioning it, so I was
that
like,
goes
okay.
to show you that there's clearly a buy-in to what you're selling. Clearly. Okay, so question I ask everyone, this is my question of the year. What's the most surprising gift that anyone has ever given you?
Wow. I've been really lucky in my life, though. People are overly generous to me, to be honest. Like, and I don't know what I've ever done to deserve it. Like, I had my 30th birthday like in November, and I threw a birthday party where like I got my two dudes who were playing with me here, John and Mike, who are like my brothers. I've worked with Mike for like 13 years, which is mental, and John and him are like best friends. And people brought gifts, and I cried a lot. And I don't know. If I say one thing, it would reduce the rest of them.
This is just the one that surprised you the most out of everything.
The most surprising.
Tough one, huh?
It's so hard. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Make it the last question, and my subconscious will do the work.
Okay, very quickly, because we're going to have to wrap it up. What's coming for you in the next 12 months?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just got back from Nashville. I did 20 songs in 3 days. And they sound, in my opinion, and I'm biased, they sound sick. So now I've just got to go in and do the vocals. I did do vocals in a rush before I left, and I also did a mixing session with Vance Powell, who's unreal, and basically do more of that. So I got to go into the studio, record a whole bunch of vocals, get my friends down to do shouty, screamy BVs, and just have a good time while I'm doing it, and then put some more music out there.
That sounds great. We look forward to it coming out, and we're going to play it when it does.
Yay.
Finally, is there a song you'd like us to play for you when the interview goes out? So long as it's a country song, it can be anything you like.
Oh, does it have to be mine or somebody else's?
It can be anybody's, yours, someone else's.
I'll be selfish. Cigarette Sweets.
Absolutely.
I love that one.
It's a very good song. It was one of my questions. Unfortunately, we don't have time for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But thank you very much for taking the time to talk to Nashville Worldwide. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank
Have
you.
a brilliant festival.
Thank you for having me.